Hey everyone, today I've chosen to do something a little differently. I'm starting my first book relative to estate planning. Would you ever have guessed? And while I'm very early on in the process, I haven't finished the full, writing first draft or anything yet. I figured that if I have certain areas in which kind of what I've written connects to what's been going on among my, clients or things like that. I'd like to share it with everyone. So I'm going to do that today. A little snippet that I did write about sort of the importance of incapacity planning and taking care of yourself first when you do your estate planning. See, everybody comes to us saying, hey, I need a will or I need a trust. And that's to, in their eyes, protect their family. But our position is to also make you aware that you have to protect yourself first and make sure that in those times, should something happen where you can't make financial or medical decisions, that you have somebody there to guide and that the individuals in that position are who you've chosen. So I'll read an excerpt in just a second. Before I get there, let me introduce myself again. If you don't know me already, I'm 𝗣𝗿ecie of Zammitti Law. We're an estate planning practice in New York and New Jersey. And it's our goal to provide peace of mind to families through our high client value estate planning and probate administration services. If you're seeking assistance in either of those areas here in New York and New Jersey, you can feel free to reach out to us for a free consultation at yourplanningattorney.com. That's yourplanningattorney.com. And speaking of value, we are here to educate everyone again for free. That word again. So please ask questions, share. So hopefully together we're going to help some folks along the way. Excuse me. Okay. The excerpt I'd like to read to you today, again, is about incapacity planning and making sure that you have thought it through and how it could possibly impact your family. And by way of this book, I'm trying to use real life examples or that that I've learned about over the years that have happened elsewhere, so that you can resonate maybe or something can resonate with you as to, why this is important. So the paragraph I'm going to read you is pretty self-explanatory, but about a case that happened back in the 90s in Florida, the state of Florida. Okay. Before moving on to the impact the lack of planning can have on the financial front, I would be remiss not to briefly mention the significance of the 𝗘𝗀cie𝗂𝗏 case that began in 1998. 𝗘𝗀cie𝗂𝗏 was a married 26-year-old who experienced cardiac arrest and was left in an irreversible persistent vegetative state. Her husband and parents had differing views of her treatment and resulted in a long 7-year legal battle. Imagine the time, emotional upheaval, and money that would have been saved if only someone had educated Terry about the importance of designating her chosen people to make medical decisions on her behalf, if ever there was a time when she could not. Naming someone she trusted and expressing her general wishes in extreme medical cases would have avoided hundreds of thousands of dollars in legal fees and 15 years of anguish for her husband, mom, and dad, and quite frankly, possibly Terry herself. Of course, I'm not blaming Terry. Life can happen in a flash and unexpectedly, and that is the entire point. Why leave yourself and your family exposed to the unknown? Planning sooner is the answer, and only with a consistent education from professionals who see it every day can things change to accomplish this very important checklist item that many say we can do later. I hope you've learned something new here today and that you choose to share. Again, I'm Valerie Zammitti of Zammitti Law, where we provide peace of mind to families through our free education. If you have questions about estate planning or trust administration and you're in New York and New Jersey, would like a free consultation, you can reach us at yourplanningattorney.com. Thanks so much and be well.